The drought monitor out this week and getting drier out there. We need the moisture. Nebraska, 83% abnormally dry. Still a pocket of no drought in western Nebraska, 2%. The moderate drought area, the southwest part of the Panhandle, that little sliver in Cherry County. Kansas, 99% abnormally dry, 20.5% of Kansas in moderate drought, and 2% in severe drought. Well, as far as wrapping up December, Nebraska, Kansas will see temperatures normal for this time of year. And then for the 3-month outlook through February, we do expect an area in southwest Kansas to be above normal temperature-wise, a little sliver in northeast Nebraska to be a little bit below as far as average temperatures are concerned. Moisture-wise, below normal, southeast Nebraska, almost all of Kansas. The Climate Prediction Center has been tracking pretty good so far this year, and that is the truth of the matter there. And then as far as 3 months goes, precip-wise, above normal in the Panhandle. Otherwise, most of Nebraska will see average or normal in the precipitation factor. Beautiful weather awaits at least the next 3 days, 54 tomorrow, 48 Tuesday, and then we wrap up this run of extremely warm temperatures. We see the weather pattern change overall. Wouldn't you know it is the official start of winter on Thursday and a good chance of snow on Thursday, continuing Thursday night. Bitter cold air dumps in. 12 degrees is what you'll wake up to Friday morning. A high on Friday afternoon, only around 30. If you have travel plans for the holidays, be aware the weather pattern will change up. There could be some big storms across the region. 36 normally what we see for highs, 15 lows this week ahead. 44 will be the average high. The average low will be 23. Your proverb then, when the wind is in the north, the skillful fisher goes not forth. When the wind is in the east, 'tis no good for man nor beast. When the wind is in the south, it blows the flies in the fish's mouth. But when the wind is in the west, there it is, the very best. That is your Grow Weather Report for this week. Merry Christmas to you. We'll see you in 2018.
A Shelton farm family combats high fertilizer prices by producing their own. NTV's Sydney Edwards has more on this wean to finish hog barn.
Just next week, over 5,000 pigs will be delivered to their brand new barn.
If you're not the steamroller, you're part of the road.
Simon Wagner explains one reason why his family took this partnership.
Diversification is something huge for me. I'm always trying different things. I'm not scared to try new things.
By December 21st, the Wagners will have over 5,000 pigs filling this barn. And Simon tells me some neighbors are skeptical.
They haven't been around a hog barn for 20, 30 years. They don't realize how many fans are in here and how many, the ventilation is just night and day different from what the barns that they're probably thinking of in the past.
John Suker of the Mash-Offs says some believe partnerships like this take away the livelihood of rural America. He disagrees.
It's bringing these farmers who want to bring back a son or daughter, in-law or daughter-in-law, back from college, back to farm, because land is limited, land is competitive. This allows them to start an operation of their own and help diversify their operation.
30 Nebraska families have partnered with the Mash-Offs, while in Iowa, over 400 families signed contracts like this one.
It's going to give us a good head start to our future occupations and what we're going to do, and hopefully a good college to go to.
The Wagners call the barn the 4R4K fertilizer factory. For the commodity prices they'll be beating by using their own fertilizer, and for their 4 kids. Another reason they signed with the Mash-Offs.
To have them come back someday if they choose to and carry on the farm.
The Wagner family plans to see their first swine harvest in about 6 months. with hogs weighing in over 250 pounds.
Now to the topic of trade, especially NAFTA. U.S. Senator Deb Fischer tells NTV when she and other senators met with President Trump recently, the idea of throwing energy into the mix of trade with Canada and Mexico was discussed. She says when it comes to trade, it's good to think outside the box. Now we hear from Jane Raybould, a Democrat seeking the seat currently held by Senator Fischer.
Talking to as many farmers and ranchers that I have throughout my campaign so far, they are deeply concerned. They're deeply troubled. We need more trading partners, not fewer trading partners. And right now, with the destabilization at the top by policies, we're going to scrap NAFTA, we're going to revise NAFTA. You know, our key trading partners are Canada and Mexico. Mexico is our #1 importer of our corn, $1.2 billion worth of our corn. We cannot afford the destabilization that is going on with our agriculture community.
As Grow rolls on, we meet our Farm Youth of the Month next.